Leave it to the George Snow Scholarship Fund to talk prominent members of the community into going to Footloose for a charitable cause. For the 8th year, Boca's Ballroom Battle did just that, as 4 local men and 4 local women stepped into the danger zone at the Boca Raton Resort and Club for an evening of 1980s-inspired dance routines with experts from the Fred Astaire Dance Studios in Boca. The sold-out show raised a record amount of money for the nonprofit that last year alone awarded more than $615,000 in scholarships to deserving graduates of Palm Beach County high schools. As President Tim Snow acknowledges, the Ballroom Battle has become a signature event not only for the Scholarship Fund, but for the entire community.
Well, I think it's very unique, number one, and it takes, they say public speaking is everybody's worst fear, but believe me, dancing in front of 700 people is really everybody's worst fear. So folks that take on that challenge are really special people, and people recognize how much courage it takes to do that, and so they want to come out and watch them and cheer them on, and I think that has a lot to do with it.
As for the dancers, the evening gave them an opportunity to step out of their comfort zones, have some serious fun, and in some cases, learn something about themselves.
I jumped right in. I thought I could dance until I started dancing with professionals. And you have to learn all over again.
I think the biggest thing was not to overthink, just to sort of be present and just trust myself and have the confidence, and it worked.
I've loved it, and I would encourage anybody who doesn't do it to get into it. When I hear people complain about working out from now on, I'm telling them to go to Fred Astaire.
For the founder of the healthcare technology company Mobile Help, training for the Ballroom Battle proved transformative in more ways than one.
Was it true that you lost 27 pounds during this process?
I lost 27 pounds, yes. From the time 3 months ago when they measured me for my outfit to now, I lost 27 pounds. And they had to take 5 inches off the waist this week to get it to fit properly.
One of the evening's most touching moments involved Brian ALTSCHULER, the Executive Director of Human Resource Operations at Boca Regional, dedicated his involvement in the Ballroom Battle to his late partner.
I lost my partner, Ernie, about 4 years ago, unexpectedly, and he was the first in his family to go to college, and when he had passed, I decided that I wanted to celebrate his life and celebrate life in general, and found ways that I thought would honor him and memorialize him, and this is one of them.
When it came to production value, no performer had more backup dancers than WENDY SADUSKY, whose group broke out the pom-poms for a 1981 classic from one-hit wonder Tony Basil. Exhilarating or the most terrifying experience of your life?
I would say hand in hand. It was terrifying to get out there, but exhilarating once we were on the floor and felt the energy from the crowd. And I knew my routine, so it was both, and it was an awesome experience.
Then there was Frank McKinney, who in true rock and roll style went on with the show despite a head injury suffered the night before while practicing to AC/DC's You Shook Me All Night Long. And in true rock and roll style, you end up getting stitches last night. What was that all about?
Well, last night we were doing dress rehearsal, and there was a smashing of the guitar that took place last night. Not tonight, because I was forbidden. But it smashed, and then it rebounded, and it cut my head open pretty good. But that's it's only rock and roll, so that's what happens.
Very Pete Townsend of you. That I have to.
Oh yeah, but this is a $25 Amazon guitar that broke like that.
For DONNA PARLAPIANO, who walked like an Egyptian, the experience of working with the George Snow Fund proved inspirational. What was the best part of this experience as you went through this journey over the last several weeks?
The best part for me, by far, was attending the award ceremony that they do, and that's when they actually give the students the scholarships. So the students are there, and their parents usually, or somebody who's helped raise them, are there, and they're so grateful. And it was an amazing experience. It made me work harder and harder and harder to raise money.
Not only did PARLAPIANO work harder, she would raise $122,185, more money than any individual in the history of the Ballroom Battle. All told, the 8 dancers raised more than $350,000 for the scholarship fund.
It really is an amazing feeling. I can't even explain it, but I'm so grateful because I think the money that they contributed will help so many children be able to go to college. And I think that's what it's all about for us.
This is Kevin Kaminsky reporting for Boca Mag TV.